today. Huh? No. There we go, guys. See what I mean? I got told off for filming.
We will be exploring Sihanoukville, a Cambodian beach town changed by huge Chinese investment. Rapid casino and hotel construction has brought problems like money laundering and human trafficking, with now over 500 abandoned projects have left parts of the city empty and tourism in decline. Let's take a look.
Join us for the adventure. In front of me here, we have got loads of Chinese advertisements for gambling. Look, up there you've got that blue one, White Horse Club. You've got more here with animations. Ironic thing is though, it's on this metal fence, but the building behind it is abandoned, so I don't even know who they're promoting it to. But look, up there you've got a load of Chinese writing. Here you've got a different company, White Horse Club again. Even more smaller ones here as well. Look, I'm not sure what they say, but you've got, I think that might be a restaurant, one there, something to do with flights, smaller one there, another one here. Look at the building. Let me try and show you guys over it. Yeah, don't know what's going on in there, but this is the biggest one we've seen that's abandoned, isn't it?
Yeah, so far.
So far. Look at the size of it. And just in case down there wasn't enough, you've got this same one just constantly plastered on each fence here. I think this is also promoting some sort of dodgy casino. And here we've got some sort of Mandarin writing promoting some green farm stuff. Not sure if that's some dodgy illegal activities or what. So this building was meant to be called the Bund, and it's got two dolphins on it, and it was supposed to be big and glamorous on the coast over there, but there's nothing big and glamorous about this. You've even got another one opposite over there with more Mandarin writing, and that one's got shellfish and crabs as the logo. And down there you've got more Mandarin writing, but everything in this area is all abandoned. Nothing is in use, and this building stretches all the way to the end down there. This area is not suspicious at all. You've got... Huh? What? No. Okay. There we go, guys. See what I mean? I got told off for filming. Knew there was something. I literally put the camera on to tell you guys something suspicious was going on, and some guys come out saying no photos. So, told you. What I wanted to show you guys was the fact that there was two abandoned buildings on the same side of the road, yet there was a Porsche, a Range Rover, an Audi, all parked out outside of it, and then there was like a little dodgy alleyway with Chinese writing on it, and then a guy popped out of that alleyway saying to not film or take photos. So definitely something dodgy going on just down there on that street. It says up there, the Niagara Bar VIP ladies upstairs. That's not very an appealing building to go up to, is it?
No, something's dodgy's going on up there.
Yeah. Everywhere I go, I just get the impression there's just suspicious, dodgy activities. Like here, the Whiskey Exchange pool, 7.5 meters above, and it's got some Mandarin there. Just, I don't know. Everything gives the impression that there's an illegal activity going on behind the closed doors. This little street we're on, I think, seems to be some sort of dodgy street in terms of clubs and everything. Look, you've got the Sumo Club, another club all with Mandarin. This one here. In front over there, you've got a Mandarin pharmacy. Just a very strange place. What's your first kind of impressions after being out now for the first time?
It's a bit dirty. Not in like the kind of way, I don't know, it just doesn't feel very nice, does it? It feels like it's been neglected.
Yeah, it feels like everything's just been abandoned and neglected. Like, look at this street here. Look at the road, there's rubbish everywhere. Like, there's a lot of people around, but half of the buildings, like Tegan said, are just neglected. More Mandarin writing over there. You've got the entertainment building, Bao Xiang. This here seems like a big street, more rubbish everywhere. Just looking onto this street. Yeah, a lot of markets and action going on. We're not trying to purposely give this place a bad name, but it's just our first impressions. Like, Phnom Penh was a beautiful, well-lit, organised city. Kampot was a nice, tranquil place. Kep was a nice seaside village. But this place, I don't know, it's just, you immediately come onto the streets, don't you agree?
Yeah.
And you just get that impression that there's something wrong. Look, Another abandoned building there. Like, I could show you guys so many, but we would be here all day showing you them. Everywhere you go, look, here. This one's not even finished on this side. Everywhere, the streets are all just full of rubbish. Even the market stalls here just are not appealing to go to as a tourist. Like, when you come to these places, normally you want to try the street food, you want to try the stalls, but I don't know, they're just, none of them give a good impression. The tuk-tuk drivers are all just annoying here. I don't know.
It's just like, there's so much potential here. Someone's seen potential. Like, there's so many buildings that have started, and you know, they've got a nice seafront, so there's potential here, and it's a shame that, you know, it's been abandoned, and I don't know why. If anyone knows, then please let us know, because we're so intrigued, aren't we?
Yeah, literally, I'm just looking now. Look, just here, the seaside is over there, you can't see it. One abandoned building. You've got a massive abandoned building over there in the distance. Abandoned building there, abandoned building there. Just everywhere is abandoned. One behind there, like I just showed you. That one over there is not finished yet, but it'll probably be abandoned at this rate. This is a Cambodian fire truck. Look, you can see the holes on top of it there. Although it does say police on the side of it. So the number to call is 118. So if you've never seen a Cambodian fire truck, well, there you go. And if you actually read into it, this was donated by the Changon city in Korea. So even Cambodia can't produce their own fire trucks. What's going on? Another abandoned rental commercial space there. In front of me here, got a cracked pavement, abandoned street there. The whole street is abandoned. Let's go down this one. This is literally summed up in a nutshell. Look, you've got the Diamond Sea Casino, literally abandoned. Look down here. This is literally in a nutshell. Dogs barking at me, I've got to be a bit careful here. Look, abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. That building abandoned, but it's all in Mandarin writing. It's very confusing. I would love for you guys to tell me in the comments, why has Sihanoukville come to this? Oh, the dog's literally right behind me. This is interesting as well. Look, they've got billboards to promote advertisements, but it's not in the Khmer language, only in Mandarin. So that's interesting. Look, another one there, another one there. Oh look, KFC, our first Cambodian KFC. I've not even seen any Western chains really.
No. Oh look, Turkish spice.
Turkish spice. Okay, we've come to a bit of a nicer area here. This is called Independence Park. You've got a nice monument there in the middle, and here actually, this is interesting. Hold on. Fake news. The Ministry of Information. I'm actually very curious. Let me just see what this says. Right, I've translated it. I don't know if you can see, but it says, providing true information will make citizens make informed decisions. Effective measures to neutralise fake news are to be disheartened. True information quickly and not give fake news a chance to take lead. Very strange why they've put a billboard saying that there on a nice park. This is what I mean. I'm trying to show the positives, but even in the positives, I'm finding negatives. Like, why do they need to put that there? I don't know. Why do you need to make a billboard to not tell people to spread fake news? Is the government spreading fake news? Is it something to do with all this Chinese investment? I don't know. Another abandoned building. Never ends. We need to make a tally of how many we see, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Notice two more things. That white building over there has a red kind of billboard, only in Mandarin, promoting the rent. And then this buzz here is stationary. Buzz for rent. Never seen that before, where there's a buzz left on the street and it just says for rent. And in front of me here, yet again, the good old abandoned casino with a Bitcoin logo on it. That's weird. And more Mandarin, even on the door as well, with a Bitcoin logo. Like, you just don't see these things in any other cities, just here. I've not seen this before. Rubbish everywhere. Mandarin, abandoned building, abandoned building. Crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. You've got that nice building over there in a nice dark grey, and this building here looks fancy, but funnily enough this one is in the Khmer language and that one's open and operational. This building is still under construction, and you can actually see there this diesel has got Mandarin writing on it as well. Cool. If anybody's watching from this town here in Sihanoukville, please will you actually comment kind of a bit of history about this place. I've read up on it, but just from a local's perspective, it'll be really good to see what you guys think of this place and how the day-to-day life is here. Doesn't even look like there's any waste management here, because there's a bin here on a nice square with a nice little monument, you know, kids playing on the park, but the bin is literally just over flooding with rubbish and flies absolutely all over it. Look, oh my god, I've never seen that many flies. Look how many flies are on that. Wow. Yeah, we're just gonna head kind of into the centre now of the city and get our impressions of there, because we're staying quite on the outskirts right now. Over there you've got Chinese writing, this building's abandoned, Chinese writing. Yeah, it's everywhere. This street over here on that side is just all Mandarin shops. We've got the Khmer writing, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in massive letters. And as per usual, as I always keep saying, this here is the Swordfish and Dolphin roundabout. Quite a big area here, and just tucked away behind that building, because we came from up there. Look at the size of that abandoned building compared to that one. Wow, that must be at least 40 floors, all abandoned. And then looking down through that street, you've got another one down there, another one right at the bottom down there. Up here, there's one at the end up there. Everywhere, man. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find some food around here. I'm not sure exactly where the centre of this place is, to be honest with you, so we're just wandering around, just filming what we see. So we are out of the tuk-tuk, and I think we've come to the more expensive side of Sihanoukville. Look, you've got the Novotel, massive building over there, more developments here, massive building here, hotel resort over there, building here. You've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 abandoned ones there. We'll let them off though for this area. Yeah, a lot more built up in this area, and you can tell actually things are going on around here, because where we were in the last couple of clips, it was just dead. Everything was abandoned, all the street stalls were all just dirty and had no business. You can tell around here there's a lot more going on. This is a really grand building. Look at this, the Win Investment Co, the Blue Bay, and all the security guards salute them, and they've got all these fancy cars outside, loads of security. And there was another massive casino over there as well, but we couldn't film because there was so much security. But then literally opposite the street, you've got this building that literally looks like a prison, and you can see people's clothes all hung up inside of it, but literally looks like prison cells. Strange. We've actually come behind of this massive resort slash hotel slash casino. Now I don't know if this is a private beach, but look at that. It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, really beautiful.
Look at it. Oh yeah, look, Sea Sports Club Blue Bay. So maybe these guys own it and it's private, I'm not sure. But yeah, look, to be fair, not that dirty. I'll go down and get in the water and see what the temperature's looking like. Oh yeah, look, white sand, a little bit of dirt, but really nice coastline here actually. Oh look, white sand. Let's see if the water's cold or warm. Oh, it's freezing. Actually, there in the distance, that's Koh Rong, where we're going to be going to tomorrow. Apparently the Maldives of Cambodia. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice area, this. You always seem to find kind of like the hidden darker parts to these places, because we're literally right behind it like you saw, and we found here this waste water plant or something. Look, you've got all these pipes here. Looks like someone's actually living in this building. There's a chicken over there. You've got the sewage system just out in the open here. All running. It absolutely stinks here, by the way, guys. Like, I know you can't smell it on the camera, but
I wonder why.
yeah, all literally just behind though this. So it's all golden stars at the front, and you come behind, and yeah, look, rubbish out in the open. All this area just stinks. The beach was all polluted and full of pipe work. So from a tourist point of view like me, I just want to talk to you guys about some key points I found online as to why what has happened to the city has happened. Overdevelopment and construction boom. The influx of Chinese investment has led to a surge in construction, particularly of casinos and hotels, often resulting in unfinished and abandoned buildings. A dominance of Chinese businesses. Chinese-owned businesses, including casinos and restaurants, have become prevalent, changing the city's landscape and impacting local businesses. A social change. The influx of Chinese workers and tourists has altered the city's demographic, with a significant increase in the Chinese population and a decline in the present Cambodian culture. And a big one here, criminal activity. Sihanoukville has gained a reputation for criminal activity, including human trafficking and money laundering linked to the rapid growth. And another good point here I found about economic fluctuations. The Cambodian government's crackdown on illegal activities and the COVID-19 pandemic led to a significant withdrawal of Chinese investment, leaving behind abandoned construction projects. If anybody in the comments could further explain this point I was talking about of criminal activity, the money laundering and the human trafficking, I'd really appreciate that, because I'm not really too sure why that is the case. Like, why is there a lot of Chinese investors coming here and causing things like that and causing so much trouble? Is it because the money that they're investing comes from illegal activities and they want to invest it offshore? I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments. We're gonna eat here, Zhuangguolan noodle store, I think it's called. We'll go in and see. Hopefully there's some English spoken in here. No, that's it. Alright, it's in here. Nothing is in English in here. This is the store. Although, no, actually, to be fair, I just say it at the bottom in English. I'll read the menu and see what we're gonna get. This is the place. Not a single Western person inside. Actually, to be fair, I've not seen a single Western person all day, to be fair. So I went for the beef ramen, and it's got vegetable, beef, and some good-looking noodles. Let's give it a go. Oh my god, that's hot. Really good though. Wow, super fresh. Delicious. The weather outside is absolutely shocking. You can't see it on camera as well, but it's literally a crazy storm. Like proper high winds, rain. Quite dangerous to be around actually. And we're about an hour away from our hotel, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. Not the safest journey either, getting on a tuk-tuk, is it really? And I'm worried about tomorrow and our decision on tomorrow, because I'll put it on the screen now. Several articles about what's been going on recently here in Vietnam and Southeast Asia and Cambodia, but yeah, I don't know about tomorrow in Koh Rong. Potentially we might not even go. Okay, so me and Tegan have made an informed decision together, and we're not going to be going to Koh Rong tomorrow due to the weather. There's a typhoon currently going on in Southeast Asia, and I just think with the recent news online about things that have been happening in Indonesia, in Bali, in Vietnam, all these boats capsizing, I don't think it's worth the risk. So we've cancelled the accommodation. Luckily we didn't get charged anything, and yeah, we're going to see about going north to Siem Reap and just skipping Koh Rong. We'll have to come back in the future now, so that's an excuse to come back to Cambodia. But yeah, we're not going to go to Koh Rong because the storms today and what's been predicted is, yeah, it's not worth the risk, is it?
Absolutely not. I feel so much safer not going in.
Oh, we're outside. Oh my gosh. Absolutely awful out here. Whoa! This is the time doing this. This ain't no normal rainy season rain. This is winds. Oh, I just stood right in the puddle. My foot's drenched. Oh my god. This is the part of travelling in the rainy season that people don't want to show online. They only want to show the nice beaches and the sun and the nice sunsets. But the reality is this. So, what are my overall impressions here of Sihanoukville? Well, honestly, I enjoyed it. It feels like you're in a Chinese city within Cambodia. I really enjoyed wandering the streets, seeing what there was to offer. There wasn't much to offer in terms of sights to see, but the overall experience of walking around the streets and seeing the abandoned buildings and seeing all the Chinese influence is quite crazy considering we are in Cambodia. I can see why tourism is on the decline here and people wouldn't want to come here. There is a lot of Chinese tourists, but in terms of Western people, I've not seen anybody. We're literally the only people. Just going to take refuge in this 7-Eleven because the weather is shocking. Oh my god. Yeah, the Chinese influence here is literally crazy. It's like you don't feel like you're in Cambodia. You feel like you're just in a Chinese city somewhere, and they're so undeveloped yet developed at the same time. And you can tell there are some dodgy things going on, but also there's a lot of local people just hustling on the streets with the market stalls, as you see everywhere in Cambodia. So you're seeing a lot of both sides of the rich and the poor when walking around Sihanoukville. Anyway guys, if you're from Cambodia, make sure to put it in the comments what you think about this place. Is it on the uprise or is it on the decline? Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Take care guys.
Bye.
This is for the bloopers. Tegan got a matcha latte from 7-Eleven. Give it a try in the thunderstorm. No.
A bit sweet, do you want to try it?
No, I don't like that. I got a massive big gulp full of iced coffee.